Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your reading for all of 2022, the year ahead. So, how this has been working is we're dividing it, I guess, into quarters of the year. So the first deck is dedicated to looking at January, February, and March of 2022 for you and what the vibration looks like right now. Keep in mind that, especially because this is such a long range kind of forecast, right? Any parts of this that you think, I don't really like that, you know what? Now's the time you can change that. You change the energy leading to it, and that changes it, right? Okay. All right, let's see. January, February, March of 2022 for Aquarius. Detach from the drama. So somewhere in your world there is a bunch of drama, and it almost feels like a lot of it is within you. There's some of it external. It's probably fringe people is kind of what I call it. People who are not in your inner circle of intimacy, right? Of confidence. So there's some that's kind of fringes. Maybe it's people at work that you're aware of them, but you don't really associate too much with them. Or maybe it's like extended family who you rarely ever talk to. Maybe it's people that, yeah, they're friends or acquaintances, but you haven't seen them in a while. That kind of thing. And you're aware of the drama. And so it's kind of easy to stay out of it. But this feels like it's a little closer. It's, like I said, I think it's either like you're part of it at the moment with some other people who are closer to you. Your angels are just saying, you know what, just take a breath, step back. They're saying where you think there's drama, maybe either there isn't some or you're reading the situation wrong. Something like that. I can't quite grasp what the rest of that is. But just pretend it doesn't exist. And surely don't engage with it. Just, it is not part of your life. If somebody around you starts to nye to you with their form of drama, keep this in mind and just say, let's talk about something else. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big bad thing. It doesn't have to be you shutting somebody down. It's just, no, I don't want to talk like that. Let's talk about something else and have something good to talk about, right? All right. And offering a peace offering. Offering a peace offering. Acknowledgement from you, like it's not quite an apology, really, that they're saying, but it's an acknowledgement from you that in the past I don't know, your behavior wasn't great, or it's almost like making amends for you to offer to somebody this peace offering. And it does feel like you offering. It could be the other way around. It could be coming toward you. It could even be both, depending how your life has been, It's heartfelt. Whatever this is, it's heartfelt. Whether it comes from you or whether it's coming toward you, it's heartfelt. And the only part of this that you have any control over is your own, right? So whoever you are offering this to, they might be just done, at least for a little while. If you're the one offering this, you've been thinking about this for a while, right? Like you don't just come to that just like that, right? You've been thinking about it for a while. You've been leading up to it. You've been growing in your own self, getting to the place where you're able to offer this, where you're able to stop feeling defensive and you're able to stop just feeling judgmental about the whole thing. Now you're able now, because you've been growing, to take your own part of the responsibility for what has happened. The other person Either they have and it's over for them, or they're not able to yet. Either way, to them, when you offer this, that's kind of coming out of thin air. So they may not embrace it, but that's got nothing to do with you, right? You keep doing your inner growth. You keep doing your thing, because that's how you have to do it to get yourself progressing, or continuing to progress, I should say, because it doesn't, like, there's some parts you've kind of had resistance, you've had obstacles to. It's like big rocks in your way, and you're getting around it, or over it, or you're blasting it, or whatever, right? You're clearing your path. And so this is all part of you clearing your path. Good for you. Okay, and it'll be a time for you to listen. So while you're still, part of your journey, you're clearing your path, that is getting clear with who you are and what you want to be, who you want to be going forward, right? And so you're doing that with yourself all the time. But with other people, this will be a time to listen to, I guess, other perspectives is how they're showing it to me, so that you can understand, and that will benefit you. All of this is geared toward you growing, to your benefit, to being better for you. Any any benefit, I guess, to anybody else is kind of a bonus, right? But it's you that this whole thing is about. Yeah, right? I just kind of felt those light bulbs go on. It's about you. And that is not selfish. It's not selfish. It has to be about you. This is who we're talking about, is you. It's your angels who are here giving us these messages for you. They're not giving the message to the other person who's wanting to engage in the drama. They're not giving the message to the person who you are going to offer a peace offering to, nor the one who's maybe going to offer one to you. They're giving this message to you. Okay. So your importance is paramount here. And it's not selfish. It's normal. Every single person is the center of their world. And that is exactly how it should be. Okay. All right, so now we have the deck of cards that's here to guide us for April, May, and June of 2022. So let's keep going here. April, May, and June of 2022. What are the energies pointing towards right now? Let's see. Okay, this is interesting. We've got cliffhangers here. All right, there we go. And there's just one more to come out. Nope, not that one. They were teasing me. Okay, angels. Okay, angels. Okay, there we go. There it is. Woohoo! Sometimes they are very particular and just want the exact right one. And that's always important. Okay. Oh, April, May, June is all about creating what you want. So put your focus on what you want. Do not acknowledge limitations, because the divine does not have any limitations. That's a human idea. That's an ego thing. That is not, real. If you sit there and you maybe you feel very lacking in abundance. But your focus is you want to build your dream home on your dream property. Then put your focus on building your dream home. Even if you think, I don't have the money for that. How could I possibly do that? Doesn't matter. Put your focus on building your dream home, because the angels can look after how you acquire it. I mean, you don't even have to be involved in that. You step back and you allow it to come to you. This is kind of where we get hung up, myself included, right? Where, I think I'm in receiving mode. And I have recently had very quick results from manifestation, from asking, from saying, this is what I need. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, I'm going to have to do this and I'm going to have to do that and arrange the other thing and whatever. And all of a sudden the next day I had it in my hand and didn't have to do that other thing at all. So how it came to me had nothing to do with me. Certainly wasn't in my mind. I didn't know, right? So it's up to you to focus on what you want, not on how it gets to you, not on how you acquire it, but what it is, and that you want it, and that it makes you feel really good. That's your job. And so that is the manifestation. That is the manifestation. Focus on what you want and feel good about it while you're doing it. And then get out of your own way to let it come to you. I cannot tell you exactly, specifically how to get out of your own way. I know I've done it. I cannot describe it again. I cannot easily recreate it so that it's quick, like what it was for me last week. Maybe it's different for everybody. I'm not sure about that. But I know it works when you get there. So whoever has stuff to contribute to this knowledge, please share. We all want to know. Okay. All right. And it's all divine timing as well. So when, with this manifestation, you can, with your resistance, you can delay it. But I'm not sure that you can hurry it up. Right? Like maybe you can. Again, share your wisdom, because inquiring minds want to know. But the divine determines the timing, because that's when it works best. Right? Like if I had received that thing I got last week at a different time earlier, it wouldn't have had the same benefit to me than waiting until then. It wouldn't have had the same impact on me. And so the divine timing is always perfect. So if it's not here yet, it's just because there's something else that has to happen first. Things aren't quite all lined up, or, something like that. And so just keep asking, keep focusing on your manifestation. And then it does arrive in divine timing. Okay, so that's what your April, May, June is all about. Is about feeling good and getting your desires put out there. Okay, all right. So the next quarter for summer, July, August, September. Okay, and we'll just see. Oh, okay. There we go, putting it all through there. Okay, this is really good. So this is along the same lines here. Accepting heaven's help. Ask for what you want. Ask for what you need. And then make sure you're in receiving mode. When you do this right now, you kind of just do a little connection sort of with any angel of your choice. If you don't know their name, does not matter. The energy will speak for you. So just, even just say, angels, can you come and talk to me? And sit there and just say, Angels, I really am asking for whatever. You come up with that. Okay. You feel the vibration of that? It's a question. It's a request, right? It's a, depending how you asked it, it might feel a little bit desperate. It might feel a little bit like, please, I need this. It might feel like, hey, angels, if you got a minute, you know? Either way, no matter how you've asked it, no matter what you feel about it, it is a question vibration. And so now, if you picture the angels over there where they're doing their work, now because you've asked, you can sense that they're at work, like they're on it. They're creating it, they're lining things up. They can see, you know, bird's eye view, right? They can see way more than we can down here. And so they're getting things lined up to make this happen for you. Trust that. That feels entirely different than the question. As soon as you trust it and go, okay, I'll get it as soon as it's ready. Gotta wait for it to bake. Don't want to eat it raw, right? So as soon as it's done, it'll come to you. Feels entirely different than asking the question. That's what I'm talking about when I say getting into receive mode. Do that deliberately and stay there. You know, you can do your manifestation focus picture every day. And you're seeing in your mind's eye what you truly want. That dream home on your dream property, right? You know what it looks like. You know how it feels when you drive in or up to it. You know how it feels when you walk in the door and maybe there are fresh flowers on the hall table or something like that, right? You know how that feels. And so that is not the same as that question mode. That is the great feeling of already having it. And so that is contributing to the confidence that it is coming to you. Okay. And along that same note, staying in the positive energy. You know, if you get angry or you get frustrated, see it, acknowledge it, feel it, know it, but don't stay there, right? Get yourself kind of back on track, back even keeled, and get to a place where you can again feel really good about what's going on right now, no matter what causes it. If feeling good involves watching a comedian, then do that. It has nothing to do with the topic of whatever had got you down to start with, right? It has nothing to do with the topic of whatever you're deliberately manifesting. It only is feeling good. It can be a big general umbrella kind of thing with the specifics underneath it. When you feel good more than you feel bad, more good things come to you. Okay. And then we have the alchemy. When things combine together to create this delicious, amazing thing. This is, let me see, you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. So this is the result of the focus, the manifestation, the positive energy, the higher vibration, the accepting heaven's help, asking, getting in receiving mode. This is the result. So good for you. So it looks like an awesome summer for you, July, August, and September. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, and then we'll look at the end of the year, October, November, December. Wow, it's been really amazing so far. Really amazing. Lots of learning still and progress being made and relationships going on, you know, very positive relationships going on. Okay. And so you're going to love it. Okay. One more card coming out. Sorry, I was laughing because of the first card that came out for the October, November, December bunch. You're going to love it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Abundance. There you go. All your I was going to say hard work, but they're saying no, it's not hard work. It's positive feeling. It's feeling good. All your feeling good is bringing more feeling good. It's working. This is manifesting at its finest. It's working. Cool. Really cool. Okay. And here you have strategy. So whatever it is that you've been manifesting that's coming to you now, you're going to have to be a little flexible. It may not look exactly like you were thinking it would. It may be a little different, and it will be different if the other way is better, if this new way is better for you, right? So having kind of a backup plan or different ideas, more ideas, different ways of doing things is going to be, you know, you'll have to roll with it a certain amount. That's not bad. It's flexible. It's still incredibly abundant. Yes, okay. And here you end up with confidence. See, this whole year feels like a real learning. Like at the beginning of the year was a little, emotionally rocky while you're healing some relationships, healing yourself from some relationships. By the end of the year now, you have all this confidence and you have all the abundance because you've healed so much within yourself that now you know how to do it. Now you know you can do it, which you were doubting. Yeah, you're good. All right. So let's now do like kind of a single card overview of the whole energy to represent the main energy over the whole year. Here we go. Blessing in disguise. Yeah. So plans changing, things looking different than you initially imagined them. Things that right at first you're kind of going, what? And then very soon, it feels like very soon, you kind of go, oh, well, okay. You know, everything is working in your favor. And you learn that. Beautiful. What an amazing year for you, Aquarius. I'm so pleased for you. I want you to know how much I appreciate you and that I love you, and have an amazing year.